Yo. Yari, what's good?
Hey, what's going on?
What's good on, everybody?
Whatever.
How you doing today?
I'm good. I'm tired.
It's tired. I'm tired too.
Yeah.
It took us 10 minutes. I made this new setup thinking, life would be a lot easier. We just have to plug and play.
No.
But we've been having some technical difficulties every time.
That has not been the case.
Tried to record this last couple weeks.
What's going on?
I don't know. I think it's the monitor, honestly. It's not. I don't know. I don't know if it's built for this, but it had some plugs on it, so I used them.
Yeah.
And I don't know. Seems to be not.
So we're gonna go back to our old setup.
I don't think so. I think.
Can you hear me fine?
I hear you. Are you not hearing yourself?
I can hear like.
Is it low?
Yeah, I feel like last time it was like boom.
Yeah, we had the other.
Oh, got it. Okay.
It was a little louder. You want me to pause this and make sure we can? Because I don't want to go through a whole 20-minute.
I think it's fine. I think it's fine.
You sure?
Yeah.
You sure? I can just pause this right now and
I think it's fine.
Plug it back in.
I think it's fine.
All right. I don't. If we do a 30-minute pod and your mic is not working, we have to do a whole nother pod.
You can hear me though, right?
I hear you, but
so
I don't know
fine.
if it's because I'm right next to you or.
I think it's fine. Let's just keep going.
All right. If you say so.
Yeah, let's
dear.
keep going.
All right. I'm going to turn you up a little more just in case.
Okay.
How's that?
Yeah, I hear myself more.
All right, everybody. We are back. All right, let's start over. But yeah, how you feeling today?
I feel good. I've had a fantastic weekend. I just feel like as soon as it starts getting warmer outside, I'm like so happy. I'm so happy. Like, oh my gosh, I'm the happiest I've ever been. It's just because the sun is out.
Yeah. What was it, 80 today? 81?
Yeah. It was, it was. I wasn't expecting it to be that nice. Like, I still had like a jean jacket.
Right.
We went for a walk and I was wearing like a jean jacket. And I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
It's like warm.
Yeah, you were starting to glisten.
Yeah.
So your skin's glistening.
Yeah. And I'm looking at myself now and these lights will expose you because I didn't see this earlier. This
what happened?
Going on in my cheek right here. Some blemishes.
Okay.
I did not see that earlier, but maybe it was a combination of the sun. Walking, and
a wise man once said, "Your imperfections are the perfections."
Anyway, who said that? Who said that?
Wise man, not wise man. Wise people say wise things.
Okay, but no, I've been feeling really great, and I think it's 95% because of the weather.
How
about you?
The pollen, the allergies.
Yeah.
Everybody I've spoken to, it's been whooping their ass.
Oh yeah.
Personally, me too. I don't even get allergies, but I feel them this year, and I don't know if it's just because of things are. I don't know. Maybe we weren't out. We talked about it. We weren't out last year, so our bodies weren't used to having all this pollen around us this time of year last year. So
and there was a lot going on. Like you're not monitoring every single change in your body the way we are now because we're inside.
Right.
So we were outside, taking the train, doing whatever. Maybe we felt the allergies, but we just push it to the side. And last year, obviously, we were inside. So this year, we're like, wait a minute, what is this? Because I feel it too. Like my eyes are burning.
Yeah. Like I've never gotten allergies. So
like in my throat, and I'm like, oh my god, is it COVID? Of course.
Right.
You start getting scared, but I think it's mostly allergies. Random
headaches and it's just like, dude, what is going on?
Not fun. Yeah. But it's nice outside.
It is beautiful out.
So I'll take it.
For those of you who don't follow us on Instagram or just listen to the pod, Yari just got a new bike. So she's been Shawty's a rider. Yeah.
I've been riding my bike.
At first, she was a little nervous.
I was very nervous.
Didn't want to, get on the street. You have to ride in the street at some point.
Of course.
I mean, you can stay in paths, but you have to drive to the path and not ride there.
So I mean, you kind of threw me into it. Like we did one practice run where we were just riding these back roads and stuff. Yeah, there's like residential area.
Yeah, there's like a closed off area where it's like, people walk and it's houses, residential, so not too many cars pass through. So we went.
Yeah, so I was like, okay, this is fine. And then the next day, you were like, oh, we're gonna ride to the brewery. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
On the street?
If you want beer, then have to ride to the
So
rear.
I was scared. And not only, like, I'm of course, I'm scared of, like, cars and whatever. But I'm scared of, like, being left behind.
I mean, you know, I'm not going to leave you.
Because I'm like, wait a minute. I'm literally following you. Like, I don't have directions on my phone or anything like that. And I'm slower. So
But,
when
you
you
know,
take off, I
obviously,
started kind of freaking out a little bit. Like, I know you're going to wait for me.
If you're
but
with me, I'm not going to go my top speed and leave you behind and like, oh, see you there, baby.
Yeah, but every now and then you like pick up speed. You
Yeah,
know,
you know,
because you want to have fun.
you
But
know.
I'm like, where are you going?
But, you know, I stop. You know?
Yeah.
If I know a turn's coming, I stop. You
Of
know?
course, yeah. But
Yeah.
I'm just like, when I can't see you, I start freaking out. And I'm also scared of the hills, like going down, because you go so fast. I was like, oh my God, it's going so fast. So I was like freaking out a little bit.
Yeah. So I think what you learn and what you, I think, have been practicing in everything else you do is going at your own speed.
Yeah.
And not trying
definitely.
to, you know, keep up with everybody else.
Yeah, no, I can't. I literally cannot keep up with everybody. And that's fine.
That's fine. You know,
some people can't keep up with me.
It's your third date? I mean, we've been on a lot of rides actually.
Yeah,
now.
since then we've been
So we've
riding
probably been
a lot.
on, I mean, she got the bike maybe a week and a half ago. We probably went on about at least 6 rides since then.
Any chance we get.
Yeah,
really.
yeah.
We
So,
just go out. Today would have been a great day for riding.
Oh, yeah.
But your bike is.
Yeah, I was having some issues with my gears, so I took it into the shop for a tune-up. So, you know, I should get it back before the end of the week. So
Yeah,
get back on the road.
Today would have been nice, but we went for a walk.
We went
that was nice
yeah.
too.
No, we're living
Very
an active lifestyle,
yeah.
and I enjoy it. I actually really love that you have a bike now for selfish.
And I can tell
selfish
it's like
reasons.
your favorite thing.
Yeah.
You're like, you want to ride there? I can't say, oh, let's go. You want to ride there?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
anywhere.
For selfish reasons, you know, we could spend more time together and hang out. You know, I can share something with you that I usually do all alone.
I know, and I love it, and I'm so mad at myself for waiting so long. Like when we were in Astoria, I rode once, and it was like the week we were moving, and I was like, wow, this is actually mad fun.
Right.
Why, you know, once again, letting my fears just take over and like not doing it. And then I missed out on all that time, but I feel like we're catching up. You know, it's fun. I love it. I'm happy to be like doing that with you guys.
You know, when you said you haven't rode in a while, I was like, are you going to be able to ride the bike? Period?
Yeah, did you think I didn't know how to ride a bike?
You said you knew how to ride a bike, but I was like, you know, you said you haven't rode in like, I don't even, 5-6 years.
No, it's been longer. Because we've been together 7 years.
Yeah, we haven't rode a bike. But, you know, we rode in Astoria that one time.
That
so
one
I knew
time,
you know how to ride a bike, but I was just like, you know, when you were like, you're making me nervous, like, you're not going to be able to ride a bike. I was like, all right, you know.
No, I you know.
But I think, you know, learning how to use the gears has been an experience for you. And but it's fun. You know, I love bike riding, so it's good.
It's so much fun. I love it. It's like
freedom.
Yeah, no, I feel like a little kid. Like, it's just so much fun. I can't wait to like just ride the whole summer. Like ride ever. My legs are gonna be so strong.
Right.
I keep saying that.
Like
I keep saying like I'm gonna have like kangaroo legs. Like they're gonna be crazy.
Yeah. So it's been good. I love this active lifestyle. You know, we're starting to expand on. I feel great about it. And it's good to be able to share it with you. So.
Thank you, baby. I'm happy to. Like I never thought I'd be this active.
Right.
But I'm very happy, and I'm excited to like continue like keep trying different things and just see what I like, see what I don't.
Yeah. So you know, we do like yoga twice a week.
Yeah.
I do like more of a CrossFit HIIT training, you know, once or twice a week now, and then bike riding in between that. And then I played basketball today for the first time. I'm not very good anymore.
What happened? Let us know.
You know, it's been probably 2 years since I shot a basketball before today. And then prior to that, probably another year. So probably like 3 years since I actually played a game of basketball.
I'm trying to think, like, when was the last time you actually played basketball?
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, because after my surgery, I didn't really try, you know.
Yeah.
For those who don't know, I had back surgery maybe four years ago now at this point. But yeah, I didn't play for probably 2 years after that. So, you know, I was mostly just shooting around. I was just nervous about, you know, playing.
Yeah.
And then every time I did play, I got like super sore after. So
which is mad scary.
Yeah. So I was like, shit, maybe I shouldn't be doing this. So we'll see how I feel tomorrow. You know, I am trash though, so it's not like I put it on the line and had a great game. You know, but it was I'm trash, so I'm just gonna keep saying that because I'm in disbelief myself. But
you'll be back.
Not that good.
You'll be back. It's okay.
Yeah, there's this guy talking trash to me because my brother hasn't played. He played more than me, but we haven't really played together in a long time.
Yeah.
But he said he hasn't really played a full game in a long time either. So he was some guy challenged us like, hey, you guys want to run with us? Play a game. I was like, good. Not just it wasn't even just that. It was COVID too. It's still a pandemic. We don't know these people. Right. But I'm glad we didn't play. We would have got washed, and that guy would have been talking even more shit because he was like trying to get us going. He was like, "Yeah, you guys are lucky. You guys aren't playing."
I'm like proud of you guys because I know how you guys get, and like the fact that you didn't like say like "fuck it, let's do it,"
right,
tells me two things. You're trash. You had no confidence in your game, and you're like kind of like maturing, like growing up, like whatever. I don't care. Like you could talk like 2 years ago, a year ago. You would have been like, "Oh, let's." I was like, you know what?
I don't care how trash I am. I'm gonna whoop your ass.
Exactly.
That's it.
Like drop the ball and just start actually fighting. Like do something crazy, like that.
Something ridiculous.
Yeah.
But that's growth, people. People will try to get a rise at you. Don't fall for it.
And Chris has a baby now, so he has a lot on the line. He's not just gonna fight somebody at the.
But we made a promise to each other today. We'll be back for that guy in a month or two. We're gonna get our shit together. I'm gonna be working a little bit harder.
Was he wearing a mask?
No.
Oh, so you know who the guy is?
Yeah.
Oh God.
It's outdoors, so nobody's really wearing a mask and playing basketball. We'll be back in a couple months. We're gonna be training. I'll be running a little more. I'm gonna go to the courts early, get my runs in, get some real running in. And we'll see you, my friend. I don't know your name, but we will see you.
I feel bad for him, honestly.
We'll be back.
He doesn't know.
I know where you are. You
guys thrive in revenge. That's where you like. Revenge is what really gets you going.
No, yeah. So I think definitely it was some extra motivation. I think we played 1-on-1, for a couple hours, but even us pushing each other, will get us to that next level. So we'll be ready. A couple months.
We'll check back in.
Yeah, we'll check back in.
With an update, you guys.
So that's where we are. And since we're on the topic of fitness, I did end my home gym membership with my favorite trainer in the world,
who's like the best.
No, he's great. So I mean, if you're into working out in your house, it's definitely worth it. Shoot me a message or something, I'll send you his information.
Give him a shout out.
But yeah, I'm looking for another gym. I found a gym, but it got weird. He stopped responding to my messages. I found a coupon on Yelp, and I was like, hey man, can I use this coupon half off for the first month? He never responded. I was supposed to start tomorrow, Monday.
Yeah.
But I don't know. he never got back to me. I'm just gonna do my home workouts. I'm gonna ride the bike, keep doing our yoga, and we got the weights in the gym, so I can still lift and do things like that. So I'm not.
That's weird.
Going too crazy, but it's just a little weird. Maybe he doesn't turn his phone on weekends. Maybe I don't know. Maybe it's a work phone. Doesn't use it on weekends, or something bigger than that.
I think it's weird.
His dog was kind of barking at me.
No!
He said it wasn't. He just wasn't fully trained yet. But
there's that episode of Curb Your Enthusiasm with the racist dog. So never know.
No, I'm not gonna jump the gun there yet. But if he doesn't get back to me on Monday, you're racist. No. But yeah, I hope he does get back to me. I do want to get some CrossFit in a couple days a week.
Yeah.
And mix it in the mornings and cool down at night and yoga.
I'm not there yet.
I mean, you'll get there.
One day.
You'll get there. What else is going on? My boss has reached out to me on Friday evening and was like, they want to meet with me on Monday. So I'm either getting fired or I'm getting more responsibility.
You literally cannot get fired. You cannot.
I'm not too worried about getting fired. I haven't been working extremely hard.
I mean, who has? It's a pandemic.
Right. But I'm getting the job done. Everything anybody's asked of me is done. A 3 out of 5. I'm a 3 out of 5 right now. I'm not 5 out of 5 like I was, a couple years ago before the pay. I was on a roll. Yeah. I was getting everything. I was just cracking everything. Everything in a way. But so if I'm here next week or on the pod and I sound depressed, just cheer me up. Send me.
I will definitely put you on blast. Like I'll go on Twitter like he got fired, y'all.
Right.
That's I was just talking code. Like he got fired.
No, but I think there's people doing way less than me, so I doubt I'm in that.
Yeah, I don't think. Well, working in human resources,
right?
I don't think you are in trouble.
Thank you for your expert opinion.
Nobody would tell someone like on a Friday, like, oh, we want to meet you on Monday,
right? To
discuss whatever,
right.
If they're gonna fire you,
yeah,
because then you have too much time to like marinate in those thoughts,
right?
And if you've been fucking up, then you're like, shit, this is it. It's gonna happen, and then on Monday you might not show up, or you might do something crazy. So, from an HR perspective, I think you're fine. You're in the clear.
Think so.
Yeah.
Also, I'm very awesome at my job.
Yeah.
So, I'm not too worried. It just, for somebody like me who's a workhorse and it gets things done.
Yeah.
Not working hard all the time makes me feel like
like you're not
maybe
like
maybe I'm not doing enough. Maybe I'm slacking. And you look around the office like, what the fuck are you doing? hey, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, no, I feel you because listen, it's very different working from home,
right?
Because you don't know what people are doing. But when people hit you up with like questions and stuff, you're like, wait a minute, that was supposed to be done like a month ago.
You didn't do that?
Like, wait, what? But yeah. I think you're fine. You'll be fine.
All right.
We'll check back in next week, you guys.
Right.
But on the topic of work, I actually made a year at my job.
Congrats, yeah.
So for those OG listeners,
a whole year home.
I announced on the podcast when I got this job because it was a really big deal for me. I had just been laid off. So I made a year. That is insane.
That's amazing.
Like a really whole year. I haven't met anyone in person. I've never been into the office. And I still love it. Which is, that has to be a good sign, right?
To love your job is a beautiful thing.
Amazing. It's something
that in itself is an accomplishment.
It was a foreign feeling for me. It wasn't something that I was used to.
Accustomed to.
So I was still like, do I still like it? Do I still like it? Like every now and then. Just to check with myself and be like, wait, this is amazing. I actually love this job.
Right.
And I've been there for an entire year. So I'm excited for what's to come.
It's major.
I can't even like.
Do you see yourself staying there long term or?
I think so. I think
none of them listen to the pod, right? At work.
I don't know if you do. Hey
guys.
But I do have this listed on my LinkedIn.
Okay.
So it's like whatever. I really don't care.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do see myself there. What do you call long term? Like, what do you define long term?
I'd say 5 years is.
Yeah, 5 years. Yeah. I have really huge vision, like a very huge vision for myself.
Okay.
Like out of this world, like the sky is the limit kind of thing.
Right.
So I don't see myself working for someone or for a company for a really long time, and like, especially not for my whole life. Mm-hmm. Like it's not gonna happen. But I do see myself here for a little while. I love it. It's a great environment. I'm good at it. I'm learning. I'm growing. Yeah. So it's like, why not? Just stay here while I figure things out. And I'm still very young. And this is like only my second job out of college.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's great that it's great. But I'm like, I know there's more out there. There's always more. There's more out there for me. And I am just ready. And it's on its way to me, and I'm ready.
Right. And I think we have some really big goals for ourselves. Goals,
yeah.
And I'm glad you're starting to think how I think a little
Oh, yeah. A it rubs off, right?
Yeah. Because I think before, you were so stuck in the rat race, and it's just like, your goals were, just to get out of that. Black hole. And not to like, you weren't thinking like 2-3 years ahead.
No, I wasn't thinking about how to excel and how to like like not just achieve things, but like go over that and like get things that are beyond my imagination.
Right.
I was just like, no, like I just need to, I need to be well, which I wasn't at the time. But now I'm like, I can do whatever I want. Like literally,
have, the freedom and the energy.
So I have really like big.
No, it's
big goals.
I'm just watching you here, so watching from a bystand.
Yeah,
and I like what I
even
see.
when I talk about like my home and like what we're gonna do like with like house-wise and stuff. I'm like, I'm envisioning like my dream home.
Yeah, I said, think of the greatest thing.
It's my dream home. Like I close my eyes and I see it. I know exactly what it looks like. So it's like I'm no longer limiting myself because it's like it's my imagination. Why do I have to put a limit on that? I'm trying to manifest the world.
Reach for the stars.
So I mean, it's been working. So
no, we're gonna get some great things are gonna happen to us, and I feel the energy
for sure.
I don't know if it's the warm weather in New York hitting,
right,
or the Knicks winning all these games. I don't know. We're in the playoff race right now, so anything is possible. You just gotta believe.
Regardless, things are looking up.
Things are looking up. I'm feeling
great. And we are
great.
here for it.
Did you still want to talk about? You mentioned something earlier. You might want to talk about.
Yeah. I saw this thing going around about like unconditional love, and I just wanted to talk about it on the podcast because like,
what did it say?
I mean, people were talking about having unconditional love for like their partners and how it's essential in a relationship because from what like I'm just quoting here, paraphrasing what I saw, but it's like in order to love someone and grow with someone, you have to love them unconditionally. And I wanted to hear your thoughts on that. I will give you my thoughts after you speak. I
want to hear what you say first.
No. You have to say first.
Make sure I'm in the right over here.
I want to hear your honest opinion.
Unconditional love. So the question is it required to have a successful relationship? Or
like romantic relationship.
Romantic relationship.
Yeah.
Let me give me a second here. Think about my answer before I just jump out there and answer it.
Go ahead.
But is there a definition of unconditional love that I can refer to?
I mean, your own definition of unconditional.
Can I Google it? Is it?
You're overthinking.
I just want to know and make sure I'm understanding.
This is like not what I was expecting.
Unconditional love is known as affection without any limitation or love without conditions. Really?
It's literally.
Come on, I was expecting a little more, detail there.
No. I think that's another thing. There's a lot.
There's
that you can just interpret.
It's a gray area here.
Yeah.
I don't like gray. I like black and white. So one, I do believe in unconditional love.
Okay.
But I don't feel that the relationship should depend on unconditional love.
Okay.
It shouldn't be the backbone of the relationship because I can love you forever without limitations, but if you do some fucked up shit to me, I'm gonna be like, yo, I can't be with you.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna have those feelings. I'll still love you, of course.
Yeah.
But if you shit on me like on some crazy shit, I'm gonna be like, yo, I'm out, bro. Like,
right.
So I don't think it's the backbone of the relationship. I think it's a part of it. I think you should unconditionally love your partner if you're going to spend the rest of your life with them and go on to marriage and do all that stuff. But I just don't think it's a crutch to lean on. It should be a part of all the other things that you need to do to keep that relationship strong. Communication, big key for me. Things we struggled with in the past, but are currently still working on and getting better.
Right.
But love is weird. It's just you can feel it all day, but relationships are work.
Oh, they are.
It's a lot of work and understanding and like I said, communication. I just don't feel unconditional love is the only thing that matters. I think it's that. Plus that.
Right.
It's I don't know. I'm not going to sit here and think about everything that goes into a relationship. But
it's a lot.
It's a lot. It's a lot. But if I can put it into one thing, I think communication is, and unconditional love are two of the larger things. But if you don't have one of those things that are in those 10 or 15 things that make a relationship, I think it can easily fall apart, and then the other parts fall apart. It's like a chain reaction almost. So
yeah.
So yeah, I think hopefully that answers it somewhat.
I'm just kidding.
But I think it's required for a relationship.
Okay.
But you need a lot more to it to make that relationship work long term.
Okay. I'll take that.
Yeah? All right. That's the pod, people. Answer correctly. She's not mad.
I'm not mad. You might be mad at my answer. So I was like reflecting on this a lot because I was trying to figure out like this whole like the same thought process that you had. Like, what is unconditional love? When I think of unconditional love, it's like, do I even love myself unconditionally? Because sometimes you're mean to yourself and you don't treat yourself with love or kindness, and it's like you do these things under like certain conditions, right? Like, I'll love myself if I get my to-do list done, or if I start working out, or if I start eating better, then I'll be better and I'll love myself more. Right. So that's a condition. Right. So it's like, in order for you to come into a relationship with unconditional love for like a partner or another person, I think it has to start with yourself. And sometimes that's a lot of work, because we're definitely tougher on ourselves than we are on people that we love and care about. But I think that unconditional is tricky. Yeah. Because like you said, like you're gonna love someone, but I think, okay, so here's my answer. I think it gets to a point in the relationship where it's like unconditional, because you've already been through everything. Like, you've been through it all. You have like built trust. Yeah. You've built this partnership. You've built a life with someone, and you had some sort of agreement with them. So it's like unconditional to that point, because you already know their flaws. You already know their weaknesses and stuff. And you're like, okay, I'll take it. Like, I'll work with that. In the beginning, though, you most definitely need conditions, because it's like, you're trying to like set boundaries and like, your ground rules, like, this is what I want or require from you, and if you don't have it, then whatever. And that's where like the bump and head comes in. So I think it takes a while to get there. Like, it takes some time and some work to build this unconditional, but in the beginning, I don't think that. No, I mean, like, when people say unconditional love, that can be very easily interpreted as like just a toxic environment. Like, people do treat you wrong and do crazy things to you, and you're like, oh, it's unconditional. Like, I'm just like, I'm not about that life. Yeah. I mean, same here. I mean, so I mean, it's a complicated topic. So I just wanted to hear like your thoughts. Definitely, the listeners, let us know your thoughts on it. Yeah, drop us some comments below. But yeah, I think we're at a point now where it's unconditional. Yeah, I of course, I can't pinpoint the exact day or moment where I was like, okay, I love this woman unconditionally. Yeah. But I feel it now. So. Right. Now I'm just like, we're in it. Right. In too deep. No going back now. Yeah. We'll work on it. We'll work on things, Obviously, there are certain things that, like, you have your things that you would never get past, and I have my things. But hopefully it never has to get to that point. And I think we know those things. Yeah. So we won't do those things to each other. So we're not about to test these boundaries. Right. Like, I feel like a lot of people in relationships are like just ready to like test the other person in the relationship, or like push their buttons and push their boundaries and see how far they can get. And it's like, for what? Right. Like, why? What are you trying to get out of this? Yeah, like, I'm just happy. Right. It's okay to be happy. Enjoy it. Don't try to ruin the happiness. Right. Need some drama. Yeah. I think we're unconditional at this point. Like, we're like best friends. We're like homies. We are like literally best friends. I mean, we do everything together. Tell me again. Yeah, lovers and friends. Lovers and friends. That's it. If anything good happens, you're the first person I want to tell. Anything bad happens, it takes me a while, but I'll tell you at some point. Yeah, I can feel the energy. I'll let you come to me when you're ready. I'm not gonna push it and like I used to in the past, like ask, and then you get mad at me. Right. So now I feel it, and I'm just like, he'll come to me when he's he feels like it. But yeah, no testing boundaries here.
Right.
We are good.
No, it's about to be 8 years this year.
This month.
Wait, it's May?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. It's fucking May, bro. Yo.
Yeah.
Wow. 8 years.
8 years.
Holy shit. I've known this woman for 8 years.
Crazy.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
We need to sit down and just have a bottle of wine and break it down.
Break what down?
Like things that we have learned from each other, seen each other change. Like we've seen each other change a lot.
You mean on the pod?
Yeah, just break down the whole relationship.
Okay.
Like literally break it down like a chart.
Let's maybe we'll go live
for our anniversary.
Yeah, depending. I don't know what day it falls on, but
that'd be cool.
We could do a live pod and wish ourselves happy anniversary, and people want to join, they can.
I think that'd be
cool.
That'd be cool.
We have a few live pod ideas, so maybe we should start doing some more live pods.
Let's do it.
I mean, we can do it right now.
Yeah, we did the Dominican Blowout last.
Oh,
last week.
I almost forgot about that. Wow, people. Wow. I don't even know what to say, but wow.
That was so much fun.
Yeah. So if you haven't seen, I'll put a picture in here real quick so you can take a quick look.
Yeah.
But,
go check out, we have the live recording on our
right.
Instagram, so go check it out, Wolf and Unicorn on Instagram.
At Wolf and Unicorn, the full live recording of her giving me a Dominican blowout. And we had a great time. We had it was about 18 people pulled up to watch this.
Yeah.
People from all over, people I'd never even seen before commenting. I said, this gets a lot of comments. We'll do it.
Oh, they blew it up.
A few people were just commenting 1, 2, 3, 4, up to 9 or whatever.
Yeah.
So yeah, guys, clearly you guys are listening and watching. You could drop the same amount of love on some other posts. Why
Let's
not?
celebrate love for our anniversary.
So yeah, we'll our anniversary is actually May 19th, so save that date. If it's not that day, we'll do like the Friday or something, so we can get a little tipsy.
Okay, have a little drink like we did on our first date. We got tipsy.
We actually got a bottle of vodka.
Yeah.
From her Dominican. Before there was Drizzly, there was a Dominican man in Rhode Island who would deliver liquor to you. At a Burger King.
Or
he had
all
Burger
the
King
drinks.
Or Wendy's?
It was Burger King.
Burger King.
Lit.
So yeah, we had a few drinks. Yeah,
so we'll do it again for all of you guys on live.
So we'll
no vodka though.
Yeah, no Dominican blowouts. I don't know how you ladies do it. My head was hot. I was sweating.
Yeah.
Sweating bullets.
You're like, oh, it's hot. I'm like, yeah. That's the whole point.
You didn't tell me about the iron.
Oh, yeah, because I did the flat iron too.
Yeah, you just said we're going to, use the blow dryer.
Well, that's what the Dominicans do in the salon. You go for a blowout and then they flat iron your hair. And I'm like, this is double. This is overkill. I didn't ask you for this. And they're like, oh, un chin de la ma. No, I didn't ask you for that. That's why I had to do it to you. I had to be sneaky, play music, drink. That's what they do.
Yeah, we had some bachata playing. Getting
you had
the
whole
vibes
experience.
going. We had the full experience here. I was actually happy with the results. I'm not gonna lie to you. If I wish my hair was slightly longer, I would have been in the wind. I would have been like,
and then you had me slick it down.
Oh yeah, I got to put those pictures up on my page.
Yeah.
But we took some pictures. I let her style it after she blew it out, but. We did.
That was hilarious.
Take some pictures.
That was so much fun. Yeah.
That was way more fun than I was thinking. I'm glad. Thanking everybody who actually showed up and commented and made that happen. Because I really wouldn't have done it if there was no comments. It's not one of those things where it's like, I'll just do it anyway.
Yeah. No. Yeah. You were actually very hesitant. Even throughout the week, Instagram's blowing up, and you're like, we're gonna do this or should we do this? And I'm like, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. You
wanted to record it. I was like, might as well just go live.
Yeah, I wanted to record it, but I'm glad we went live because it was just.
No, it's a different vibe.
Yeah, it was fun.
Talking to the people directly and
they were like, oh, do his bangs.
Yeah, the bangs. What does that even mean?
It's something that went viral, somebody saying that. But yeah, they were like, slick his baby hairs, I was just like, oh my God, you guys are too much. But yeah, it was fun. I'm glad we did it live.
No, that was cool. And I'm glad we took some pictures so I can remember the moment.
Yeah,
forever.
So we're going to go live for anniversary again.
We'll go live. And then I want to do 1 or 2 a month after that, maybe?
Yeah, let's do it.
or we could just do this live. I mean, like I said, whoever shows up. We just do our show how we do it.
Yeah.
And people can join in.
Yeah.
How you
I'm
like
down.
the sound of that?
That's cool.
Yeah. Hopefully no more technical difficulties. I'm going to actually sit down this week and figure out what the freaking problem is. Because I'm tired of this shit. We got this set up so we can, see what's going on here and know and directly, just have not have to set this up every week. So,
yeah.
Just been issues. So, I think it seems to be working now. So we'll see I'll test it again throughout the week. But I really want to just get this locked in so I can finish the setup here. But I stopped kind of putting things together because, I wasn't sure if everything was working.
Yeah.
So
we got to figure it out.
Yeah. So we'll figure it out this week, and hopefully no more technical difficulties. If you haven't already, we do have a Discord group now. I hate Facebook. I think Facebook knows that at this point.
They do. They are listening.
They're listening.
They're listening.
Mark's listening. But yeah, I'm not a fan of Facebook. I'm not a fan of the Facebook group. We have a group and, it was cool talking to some people, getting to know some people, but I really like to interact and have conversations and not like, because in the groups you kind of have to like post. It's not really a conversation.
Yeah, it's not like a chat.
Yeah. So, and then I don't check my Facebook all the time. So it's like, it's not the right platform for us. Mm-hmm. And you're not a big fan of Facebook either.
Yeah.
I actually took one of your tips and started deleting people on their birthday. So it was a brilliant. She's an evil genius, actually.
So explain to the listeners what it is that I do.
So she has, I don't have as many friends as her on Facebook, but she had like maybe 3,000-4,000 friends on Facebook.
Yeah.
So when their birthday comes up, if she hasn't spoken to them in that year, she just deletes them.
Yep.
So that's my new thing now. I'm going with it. I did I've been actually trying to cleanse a lot of stuff. So, I have a ton of Apple Music playlists. I actually deleted like 20 of them.
Wow, 20?
20. I have a lot. I still have a lot. I have like 20 more.
And they all have ridiculous names.
Yeah, they do. They do.
The most ridiculous names. Yeah.
Like, oh my God, my neck hurts from knocking too hard. That's one.
That's
like the hard body
playlist.
headbangers. I got that one.
Yeah.
Go hard, little nigga in the gym.
Yeah.
That's my gym playlist.
You had one with the like country music. What's that one called?
It's all white.
It's all white. It's all white.
It's all white.
Yeah.
So, I like all types of music. So, I gotta like.
Oh my God. But yeah, 20 playlists is a lot.
Yeah. So I've been doing that. I've been cleaning up like our hard drives. I've been cleaning up like folders and stuff on the computer, just trying to get more organized personally because I feel like things are all over the place.
Yeah.
And cleaning up, and I got a lot going on, so I need to kind of have everything in folders and stuff, and knowing where everything is a little bit easier. So I've been spending a lot of time on that. Cleaned out my phone book. A lot of names deleted that I haven't spoken to or don't care to speak to these people anymore.
Yep.
So yeah, ladies who are in my phone, you're gone. Yeah, people I didn't even know I still had in there. I'm never gonna call this person again. So
yeah.
Obviously, deeply, unconditionally in love now. Mm-hmm. So
I hope you blocked them too.
Blocked.
So then they can reach you still.
Oh, nobody messages me.
They better not. I wouldn't know. But.
You wouldn't know. But nobody messages me. I wish they would. Some days I'd be bored.
Really? You wish they would?
I'm just playing. I'm just playing. Yeah. Is there anything else you'd like to talk about today?
No, I think we can move right on.
So yeah, the Discord channel is live. I'll put the link in all the descriptions and all that good stuff. But yeah, we wanted to build a little community where we can talk to people and they can talk to us and we can kind of learn from each other in a more conversational way rather than, just posting something on Facebook and people comment.
Yeah.
Which is not what we are into. So I'm in Discord a lot. So we have 2 channels basically on there. One more focused on like the stock market and helping each other learn different trade ideas and things like that. And the other one's a creator community, which I think will be even bigger. And we'll, help each other out, give advice, people, we'll take polls and stuff for podcasts and stuff. I do want to give away either a shirt or a hoodie at some point.
Yeah.
Maybe once we reach a certain number of members, we'll give something away to the people in that group. Yeah, maybe I gave away some Cash Apps last time in the other Facebook group. So
Yeah. So I mean, we have a lot.
We
of
got a lot
time
of
to
stuff.
brainstorm. It's fun. I really like it. I really like the chat, the Discord. Yeah, because it's like a chat. Like I like texting, and I'm just like texting. I can send emojis.
Right.
I can talk the way I would talk.
Right.
Like when you're like making a post, it's not really like your voice completely.
Yeah, and we have a channel for people to share their work.
Yeah.
So my thing was, in social media, the algorithms kind of stop the people who actually want to see your work from seeing it. So it's like, what are we doing on social media? So of course you need it to do certain things and interact with new people, but hopefully we can bring people who really enjoy our content and people who are friends and want to talk to us into this group and build from that, because our content will be live on there as well.
Yeah. So let us know if you want to join Discord.
Hit us up. Why not?
Yeah.
But yeah, all the links will be all over. But if you need more information, let us know. I guess we can get it. You want to do some shit I don't like, or you have some shit? I do have some. I'm just playing. I act like I don't have anything. You can go, Yari, if you.
Okay, so on the topic of social media, of course, a lot of the shit I don't like are social media based, because I'm on social media a lot. But that's another topic. Yeah. I have recently been like having fun with my social media, like not worrying too much about the aesthetics and about the numbers and everything. Just going back to the kind of like what I liked about it and doing it, having fun. So I've been posting a lot of reels and fun things. Like if I have if we have a fun day, like I'll just document it and like post it afterwards. So I recently went to like Manhattan. Met Brittany there. We had like lunch or whatever. I had a cute little reel.
Right.
I was present. I was in the moment. I was just taking videos here and there, and then I shared it afterwards.
Right.
Instead of like live sharing everything. So that was great. And then 5 minutes after I post my reel, here comes somebody in the comments talking shit. First of all, not even a follower, doesn't follow me.
Wow. Did you use hashtags?
Found my reel, God knows how, and commented, "This is not the New York City I know." I'm like, okay. Like, I literally just had snapshots of like the city, my food, some flowers, and they were like, "This is not the New York City I know." Right. So I'm like, okay, this could mean many things. So I asked the person, like, what is the New York City that you know? Why is this lady going off in my comments like, oh, yeah, the hydrant's going off and the Bronx and this and whatever and all this stuff. And I'm like, it's a 30-second reel.
Right.
Like, I'm sorry I didn't capture every single environment.
Did she want you to experience the poverty-stricken areas in New York and walk through them
and make a reel out of that?
On them and you're not there. You don't live there. What do you, I mean?
I'm just like, I was completely in shock because I'm like, first of all, you don't even follow me. You come to my page and you're leaving these comments and like, first of all, judging me, not knowing because I'm from the hood. I know exactly what you're talking about. And what the fuck? Yeah. So I was upset because I'm like, I'm having fun. I'm posting something cute and somebody's coming in my comments and going crazy and talking like kind of saying like
reckless.
Yeah, like,
it was a paragraph too. It wasn't like
it was a whole paragraph.
I was like, oh, what is this?
And it's still there if you want to go see it, because I'm like, you are an idiot, and I need to leave this here so people can see it.
I wish nobody comments like that on my stuff, because I would go.
I was just so upset because I'm not one of those like people that know me know that I'm not like. I know what she thinks. The person who left the comment, I know that she thinks that I'm just like whatever, like just trying to be cute, right? But I'm just like, no, I know exactly what you're talking about, and I've experienced that New York as well. But it's a real
right. She knows
take
nothing.
It easy. Just back off.
That's the internet today. That's why I'm like over social media. I like it for certain things and trying to get new people to meet you and hear your content, but
I'm just like, chill out, bro. And then you go to their page and it's private. Surprise, private page.
Yeah, so we can't call you wash. Right. I can't look at your lifestyle.
I can't go to your reel and talk shit.
Right. I'm like, hey, she posted a picture next to a tree. I was like, oh, there's bad trees on the north side of your town, right?
Exactly.
Why didn't you pose in front of those trees, you punk ass? So fuck you if you're fucking commenting on Yadi's page and bullshit and get the fuck out of here. We don't need your bullshit tonight. Thank you, Yari. for that shit I don't like.
Thank you for just backing me up.
You know I got you, baby. What. You know I got you.
You were like, wait a minute, what is this comment? As soon as you saw it, like, I just can't.
Oh man. Yeah, I had two.
I
had one from like way back, and then something happened. So I might turn my second one into a positive note. I don't exactly know how.
Oh wow, okay.
Yet, turn your negatives into a positive.
Okay.
So I think I will. I just thought of how to, do that.
This is happening a lot, like in his brain right now.
In my brain right now. So Yari knows my brain works in mysterious ways.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking about 30 things at once at all times. So, but yeah, I just figured it out in my head. So, shit I don't like.
Okay.
It's very simple. We have an apartment here in New York. We're living the life,
Here we go.
Beautiful life, Yachty's living out her dream, living in New York from a young lady in Dominican Republic. She wanted to come to America and live in New York.
Exactly.
It was her goal and she achieved it.
I did.
We are here now. So now we've got different problems, in our lives. And we have this refrigerator, and Yachty already knows where this is going. It's great. It's a beautiful fridge. How long have we been here? 6 months or so?
I think,
about 6-7 months. Yeah. Everything was working great. We got a washer in the apartment, dryer in the apartment. This is luxury in New York. This is like a big deal. I mean, we're not in the city anymore, but we've got these things. And the refrigerator, it's working fine at first. It's great. But I don't know if you guys have this on your fridge, but if you leave the door open, it makes like a beeping noise. So, you have to close it and the air stays in. But the shit doesn't fucking close anymore. I don't know what happened, unless I fucking slam the shit every time.
I don't know.
It doesn't fucking close, and I hear, it doesn't just beep right away either. It beeps right when you're about to fucking do some shit.
When you're sitting down to eat.
Right. You lay on the couch, you get a cup of water, get your water, got your lime in the water. You like, let me go put my feet up and watch some TV with my baby. And boom, you hear the fucking beeping noise every fucking second. It's like, oh my God, are you fucking kidding me?
Oh my God.
I closed it. I fucking closed it. I know I closed it. And then if I open the freezer, the fridge opens now. Yeah. So if I go get ice, that's what really happens now. I go to get ice for my drink or whatever. And it just starts beeping like 30 seconds later. And I'm just like, you got to be kidding me. You got to be fucking kidding me.
It's the most annoying thing.
It is. If this isn't a first world problem, I don't know what is. But it is fucking ridiculous.
It will drive you crazy. That beeping sound will drive you crazy.
I'm losing it. Of course, you don't want to waste energy. Your food might go bad. But it's just the smallest little crack, and it's just grinding. Really been grinding my freaking gears it's been in my nose for about 3 months now. So, I had a long list, so I've just been filtering through that list.
Yeah.
So I got to start a new list now because actually I haven't been taking note of any shit I don't like.
Wow, you're so happy.
2 weeks. So
that's great.
I was like, let me finish this list because I always come up with some shit and it happened just now. So I'm like, I got to get this off my chest, and then But I'm gonna start off fresh.
Okay.
New week of shit I don't. Maybe I won't see anything I don't like this week. Maybe it'll be a good week. You know, who knows?
We'll see.
Who knows? But yeah, fuck that fucking fridge. It keeps my food cold, but it's really fucking annoying.
It's the door. It's not the fridge.
The door. Yeah, it's the door.
The door.
Fuck the fridge door. Let me be more specific.
There you go.
The entire fridge is not putting this in blame here because the fridge does its job.
It does a great job.
Does a great job, but the door.
The door.
Does it need new magnets or something? Or I don't know fridges.
I've never had a problem like this. I don't even know how to fix it. It's just like what is going on here?
Right.
But yeah.
Ridiculous. So.
That's a good one, babe.
Thank you. And
that's a good one.
To culminate my list. So.
Beautiful.
Yari, would you like to send us off on a positive note?
Yeah. So today while we were on our walk, I was thinking about the positive note because I was just like, I'm so happy. Like I had to vocalize that because I've just like been so happy, like I said earlier, and I don't know if it's the weather or whatever, but I'm just like, I'm just so happy, and I had to say it out loud. So I was thinking about that, and I want to encourage everyone to just acknowledge the good times the same way we do the bad times. Because one thing's for sure, and it's like nothing lasts forever, and that goes for good and bad.
Right.
So when you're going through, your bad stuff, obviously, like, it's really hard to take your mind off of it. So we acknowledge that, we entertain that, we talk about it, we like consume ourselves in the bad, and then once the good comes, we're just like, okay, well, whatever. Like, just keep going about life without actually acknowledging how happy you are and how well and how great things are. So yeah, for everyone out there, just take a moment to acknowledge how you're feeling, good or bad, but really try to focus on the good, because there's a lot of good out there.
There is a lot of good.
And I could probably name a couple things that like are annoying me, or like bad things or mistakes that I've made this past week. But today I just really felt this like overpowering happiness, and I had to just say that, like, I am just so happy.
Right.
And it was good. It was great. Like, I love that for me. I just want to keep doing that, and I want people around me and people who listen to this to like also try to practice that, because it was a great feeling. So just bask in the goodness.
Right. Thank you, Yari, for that positive note. Yeah, I think mine is something similar. It's quite different, but I think there's some underlying things there. But I do think when we dwell on the bad things and quickly, overlook the good, because, when something bad happens, we're all like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
It's the worst thing in the world. When something good happens, you just smile, brush it off, and go about your day. You don't think about the good times all the time. So definitely use that. So, let me get my positive note. So yeah, I've been spending some time, and it might sound a little aggressive at points because it was a shit I don't like in my head, but now it's a positive note.
Let's hear it. It's gonna be raw.
So I'm just gonna freeball. I don't prepare these things. I kind of just take a note and elaborate on them. So I've been spending some time learning how the stock market works.
Yeah.
Trading options and things along those lines. So I've been learning from some really professional and really people who are experts in this. So I've been taking the time to really understand how this works before I go all in and go crazy. But I've been, one of the things I do is keep a journal of all my trades that I've made throughout the week. Last week and a half or so, I just like stopped. I don't know. Maybe I was making some money, so I was like, I don't need to do this all the time, whatever. But the idea of keeping the journal is, I can see all my trades and review them later and say, okay, what did I do wrong here, or what worked here, and keep track of those things that did work or didn't work, so I don't make the same mistakes in the future, and so I can have the same results of the good results. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I don't know, last week and a half I just I just stopped doing it, and this past week I felt it, so felt the pain.
Yeah.
We lost some money this week. Not thrilled about it, but we're not all the way out the game yet, so we're still in the game. It's just I was not following my own rules, and I paid for it. So I literally have rules written out on my phone now, so I can look at them before I jump into any trade or anything. And I'm just like, if it doesn't meet these requirements, just don't fucking do it, So yeah, I just felt like an idiot when I, because I was like, let me get back to my journal yesterday. I think I texted you. No, not texted you. I think I was talking to you. I was just, you were like, yeah. I was up like super early, and I was like on my laptop, like shaking my head.
I was like, what are you doing?
Groaning and sighing. And she's like, what are you doing over there? I was like, I'm an idiot. I'm a fucking idiot. So I wrote out my rules. It's like 11 rules right now. It might be more at some point or less. But yeah, I think it's important to set rules for yourself. So what you should and shouldn't do. And I think that's the idea of, I'm not a big journal writer, for personal stuff. You keep a journal or diary or whatever. Do you look back at those things and
yeah.
And
so yeah, we encourage, like, I go to a journaling group, and we encourage each other to go back and read and just see how much you've grown, or if you have made the same mistakes over.
Right.
So it's very humbling to go back and read your entries.
Right. So yeah, this last week I made literally the exact mistakes that I wrote down not to make, the week after. So I just stopped looking at my journal. I stopped entering stuff in my journal.
You were feeling good.
I
like this journal.
I'm making money, baby. Yeah. But yeah, I was feeling great. And I just don't fucking know what happened. So maybe it was just a little overconfidence. The weather's nice. I don't want to sit here and look at a journal. I want to trade. I want to make a trade.
Big mistake.
Yeah. So, just, if you're working on something and you want to master it, it's important to look back at what you're doing. Look back at the mistakes you made. Look back at the good things you've done, great things you've done. And just understand what worked and what didn't work, not just for trading, and I think that can apply to a lot of the other things that you have going on in your life. So just wanted to give that little advice to you. It was going to be a shit I don't like, because I was going to scream at myself on this podcast for not listening to myself and knowing exactly what you did wrong and doing it anyway. I think how did I do flipping that to
I think that was fantastic.
Yeah?
That was great.
Oh, great.
I would have never thought it was a shit I don't like.
Great.
It was beautiful.
I masked it well, You
did.
I changed my tone a little bit, had to lower the voice a bit. And
that's another thing. Be nice to yourself.
Right.
You made a mistake. It's fine.
It's fine, but, it's a pod. I didn't like it, so I was going to speak about it a little bit. But yeah, to myself, it's cool, man. You know what you did wrong, and you have your rules written out now. And you're going to look at those rules as you go and update them. So, thank you, everybody.
We keep it pushing.
Keep it pushing. I guess that's a podcast, episode 73. I don't know if you have anything else to say.
Wow, 73?
74. We just did 73, right?
Yeah, 74.
Yeah, episode 74.
Insane.
Right.
I'm just like in awe. The numbers are whipping my ass lately. Like a year at this job, episode 73. Like it's a lot.
We are cooking here.
Yeah, we are very proud of our work.
I don't know. You ever want to bring a guest back? We've been chilling out in the guests. We just wanted to hone in our skills and talk to each other a little bit. We had some stuff we like to talk about.
Yeah, so. I think it'll be a wild.
I think
we're just gonna let it rock.
We'll see. If we feel like talking to somebody, we'll bring them on the pod.
Yeah.
But until then, it'll just be us.
Just us.
Hanging out.
Just the two
in
of us.
The Wolf House. So yeah, check out the Discord. The links will be wherever you are listening or watching. And let's have some fucking fun. It's May. It's getting warm out. Let's live this life.
Yep.
All right, people. Have a great week. We will see you next week.
Bye.
Peace. I think the gym guy just texted me back. Oh, yeah. Okay. He's going to honor it. All right. We're back in the gym, baby. Yeah, episode 74. You have a great week.